This is Regional News Unit, Akashvani Itanagar. I am Kelly Mango. Today we bring to you an interview program on the theme Khelo India, Nurturing Grassroots Talent, Building a Sporting Future. Dear listeners, sports have the power to transform lives, shape character, and inspire communities. In recent years, the Khelo India initiative has emerged as a national movement to nurture grassroots talent and build a strong sporting future for the country. It aims to identify young potential, provide them with scientific training, infrastructure, and exposure, and in doing so, reshape India's sports landscape from the ground up. To understand how this mission is influencing the sports scenario in the country and what it means for the youth, including that of the state, we are joined today by Dr. Sambhu Prasad, Professor of Physical Education at Rajiv Gandhi University, Doimuk. Professor Prasad has been closely involved in sports education and athlete development and brings a wealth of experience and insights on building a vibrant sports ecosystems in the university. Welcome to the program, sir. To start with, how would you describe the overall state of grassroots sports development in India?
Thank you. So, to begin with, I would like to describe the current state of grassroots sports development in India and as a landscape of potential progress and persistent challenges. Now we can see over the past decade, we have seen increased attention and investment in grassroots sports, both from the government and private sectors. And we have seen the initiative like Khelo India, the development of sports academies and the integration of sports into school curricula have helped nurture young talent from a much earlier stage than before. And these are the encouraging steps that signals a shift in the mindset from viewing sports as extracurricular to recognizing it as a viable career options. And they said the growth is uneven. In urban areas, we can see the growing access to facilities, coaching and competitions. But in many rural regions where raw talent is abundant, lack of infrastructure, trained coaches and financial support continues to hold young athletes back. Now we can say that moreover, there is still a cultural barrier in some part of the country where education is prioritized at the expense of sports. Mm-hmm. So I can say that the sports culture is developing in a very rapidly, mm-hmm. and the young generation are taking part. And the critical issue is that mm-hmm. identification and nurturing of talent at an early stage. Mm-hmm. This is very important. Mm-hmm. And we need a more inclusive and strategic approach so that they can equitable access to facilities and promote community level competitions, trains coaches at grassroots level and support athletes not just in training but also in education, nutrition and mental health. These are very important and inclusively for the development of sports and education.
Mm-hmm. So what about in Arunachal, in context of Arunachal Pradesh?
In context of Arunachal, we have seen it's a very promising stage. The state is rich in raw talent, especially in disciplines that require strength, endurance and agility. And quality is naturally developed by the region's tough terrain and active lifestyle. However, the full potential of this talent pool is still largely untapped. And in recent years, we have seen the growing awareness and support from both the government and local communities. And initiative like Khelo India program and state level sports festival have begun to create platform for young athletes. And we can say like district level competitions are becoming more common and some infrastructure is being developed. Mm-hmm. Particularly in like we can say like football is very famous in Arunachal Pradesh. Mm-hmm. Boxing we can see, archery is there, martial art, combative sports which are naturally popular in this region. Mm-hmm. Now however the challenges remain insignificant many rural and remote areas lack basic sports infrastructure, and proper grounds, equipments, and trained coach are still hard to come by. Transportations and connectivity issues further limit access to state or national level events, which can demotivate aspiring athletes. So, and these are some of the things what I have observed in the context of Arunachal Pradesh.
Okay. Sir, now I would like to know from your perspective as an academic and sports educator, what kind of sporting potential do you see among the youth of the state?
As I have said earlier, in youth of Arunachal we have potential, but we have raw. Now we have to, the thing is that we have to nurture this potential, we have to identify. Like we have to work on talent detection and talent identification. We have to work on both the factors. Now, first we have to detect the talent, and then based on the detection we will identify. Like we can identify different games, we give proper training, exposure of different facilities, equipments, motivation, education, the lifestyle, the food lifestyle, food habits. These things are very important. The awareness must be developed among the youth, and I always used to say youth are the asset to a nation. Youth, the majority of our population is youth. So we have to train the youth. Their energy should be put in a specific direction. The leisure time may be utilized, not only in education. Now we can say that earlier we used to say phrases that ki kheloge kudoge to hoge kharab aur padhoge likhoge to banoge nawab. Now both are equal. Either you go in sports or either you go in education.
The time has changed.
Time has changed. So you have to think on that, in which direction. The youth has an interest in education, go in education. You are there, you have an interest, you have potential in sports, lot of exposure is there, lot of scopes are there. The thing is, you have to be focused. There should be a clear objective in your life, what you want to become. So as an educator, I can see there are potential. The thing is only we have to put those potential in a specific direction and nurture those potentials.
So now coming to Khelo India, how do you see the Khelo India initiative contributing to the identification and nurturing of grassroots talent across the country?
The Khelo India initiative has played a crucial role, like in identifying and nurturing grassroots talent by bringing structured sports program to the school and colleges level. And it has created a strong platform for young athletes through regular competitions, talent scouting, and scholarship support. In Khelo India scheme, you can see there is a scheme. Annually, the government is paying 5 lakh rupees for 8 years for the games and sports participation. So these kind of facilities may be utilized by the youth. And the Khelo India is also aware and working on promoting infrastructure development and community level engagement. Khelo India is also helping to build a sustainable sports culture across the country, and especially in rural and remote areas where potential often goes unnoticed. So these are some of the initiatives which are very important and crucial steps taken by the Khelo India scheme, Government of India.
Now, since you have been associated with the sports area, specifically for Arunachal Pradesh, how effectively do you think has Khelo India been implemented so far?
In context of Arunachal Pradesh, I would like to say that Khelo India initiatives has made encouraging progress through their still room of growth. And the state has witnessed an increase in sports infrastructure development, such as the setting up of Khelo India centers are there, and many stadiums is in selected district and state level, with some even moving on to national platform. And however, the implementation has been uneven across the across the state, and it has largely due to geographical challenges, limited resources, and a shortage of trained coaches in remote areas. To make the program more effective, we need better outreach, consistent monitoring, and capacity building efforts at the grassroots level. And overall, the Khelo India has laid a strong foundations with a better coordination and local support, and it can significantly uplift sports development in Arunachal Pradesh.
So my next question will be, what kind of coaching and scientific training support is now available to young athletes through this scheme, the Khelo in India initiative?
Like this coaching and scientific training support, I'll say here, it starts from very beginning. I said like detection and identification of talent. This start from school level. And what I see, the physical education teachers plays a very vital role in this kind of identification of sports, because they have direct contact with PET teachers in schools. They are very friendly in nature. So they used to participate in different games and sports. Most of the games they participate, and from there the teacher, he used to identify in which event or games he is best suited for. Like you can see Mahendra Singh Dhoni. So he was not from cricket, he was from other game. And his coach, his physical education teacher has identified that you can become a very good cricketer. And now see how Mahendra Singh Dhoni is acting. So these are the things, and the multifaceted support system is there. Colleges also, the government has come up with like in Arunachal Pradesh, we have seen they are picking the elite sports athlete. They will act as a coach for these grassroots level athletes, and they will train, because they are the right person who can pick up and the talents from grassroots level, and they can go to the national level. So these are the things we can say that things are improving, and let's hope we will see good young athletes in national and international level performing and playing for the India.
In Arunachal, there are so many rivers and waterways. So since childhood, the kids learn to swim. They swim so good. They are very good in swimming. So is there any opportunity of swimming to become a sports, given a priority in its sports area like in Arunachal?
That's what, like indigenous games and sports we used to see, like archery. In Arunachal Pradesh, I had gone through the history. They used to go for hunting, so they used archery. This one, bow and arrow. They used to use bow and arrow is what? Archery. You go for archery competition. Like here we have river, ponds, lake are there, and in childhood only people used to learn swimming here. They can make it as a profession, professional. They can opt as a sports in this. They participate in different events. Then we can, we can hire swimming coaches, swimming trainer.
So far, sir, there is none.
Some are there. I think here I don't find any swimming pool, but small swimming pool are there. Like you have few restaurants are there, resort are there. They have developed.
As in, training centers like trainers, coaches. Yes. There is no.
As such, I haven't seen here in Arunachal Pradesh dedicated swimming pool. So this is one of the area we can think on it. We can develop swimming pool. Then at grassroots level, we can go for that swimming competitions and all. First we'll start with regional, then district, then state, then we can think of national and international level. And definitely we can do something.
Since you are the professor in this physical health department in Rajiv Gandhi University, I think you can answer this very well. What role can universities like Rajiv Gandhi University play in strengthening the grassroots sports ecosystem?
Very good question here. Rajiv Gandhi University plays a very vital role, and still Rajiv Gandhi University is doing. Like what we have conducted refresher course for the physical education teachers, for trainers, for coaches, and we can go for we can impart education, the latest technologies, the latest training system, what other country or what India is following. Those awareness can be imparted to our this young coaches and the teachers, those who are in school, refresher course, orientation course, or short-term faculty development program, This kind of program, Rajiv Gandhi University is already, we are conducting this kind of activities. So Rajiv Gandhi University plays a very vital role for the upliftment of sports in Arunachal Pradesh.
But do you think the other universities could also, contribute to this kind of activity or, potential?
Definitely. These days, my personal observation is lot of health issues are there. In general, I am talking about. So, looking in that aspect also, we can go for some physical activity. And now government has like a Fit India movement has been introduced by our Shri Kiran Rijiju ji. So Fit India movement is what does it mean? That everybody should be fit, and if everybody is fit, definitely our country will grow, because we are working here in university 8 to 10 hours and no physical activity is there. So how long you can work? So the efficiency of the work will come down. So keeping in those things, the awareness is very important. And your question is like other universities. Definitely other universities are doing regarding this the upliftment of grassroots games and sports and education system also. So there should be they can develop the own curriculum system, like what I have said, the orientation program, refresher program. So to train these kind, or we can have some competitions kind of things. Grassroots different clubs are there. Invite those clubs and we can have the competitions, so that awareness may be there.
So you have already answered the role of RGU, Rajiv Gandhi University, in strengthening the grassroots sports system, what your university is doing. So my next question would be, is the Department of Physical Education and Sports Sciences at this university, Rajiv Gandhi University, involved in any Khelo India related projects, research or collaborations?
Yeah, we are doing, like last year 2024 I think, we have conducted Khelo India weightlifting competitions, and the venue was here only. Our state sports department had organized in collaboration with Rajiv Gandhi University. So these kind of like officials, our like qualified official, the students, masters and PhD students, scholars, they are taking active part as officials in different Khelo India competitions, like weightlifting, then judo, boxing. These kind of events has been organized by Arunachal Pradesh, and they are playing as active role in those things. So these are the collaboration we are doing with Khelo India. And Khelo India scheme, Government of India is also giving some projects for development of infrastructure, and for state also they have given, and the thing is we have to monitor the maintenance. All these things have to be kept in mind.
Sir, when we started this interview, you had already mentioned some challenges. So what are the key challenges that still hinder grassroots sports development, and how do you think these can be addressed?
Hindrance is like infrastructure. There is an infrastructure, but access to that infrastructure is somewhere in like remote area you will visit. To the road connectivity is not there. So those kind of challenges are there. We have to work on it. Then coaches up to the mark. Latest update coaches. They should be updated, training should be given, scientific training should be given. Now these days what happened, hard work is required, but apart from hard work, smart work is also required. So we have to think on smart work, smart training. So like nutrition, they must have at least basic knowledge of nutrition. The technique, what are the latest technique has been used, the sports facilities, the equipments. Like earlier we used to use bamboo pole in pole vault athletics. Now we are using fiberglass pole. Lot of shoes are there. So which kind of shoes is important, that to be kept in mind. Dress is very important. Costumes, you have to have proper costumes. So these are the not the challenges, the awareness I would like to say. We have to have some awareness program. We must train the coaches also apart from athlete, so that they can impart good quality training program.
Sir, how are the responses of the youths so far that you have seen towards this Khelo India or grassroots level this sports thing?
As I said, they have it's a raw. They have the potential, and the potential is raw. We have to identify and nurture. Youth are very much interested, but they don't finding the direction how to move forward. So we are the people. We have to guide them. We have to show the path. Now many athletes, many sportsmen are going outside Arunachal Pradesh to take part, and they are doing very good. And those people can come here and have some awareness program, how they feel. So by seeing those young athletes, they will inspire. Inspire others. Yes, inspire others, and they will take part. So these are the things.
Okay. Since Arunachal is a quite traditional and tribal area, so my next question is, how can traditional and indigenous sports that are already there in this region be integrated into Khelo India to preserve culture while building sporting excellence?
These indigenous and cultural games are there in Arunachal Pradesh. Yes. We used to see like different tribes, they have their own festival, and in those festivals they used to have some games and sports. And those games, like you can see bamboo wrestling. And bamboo wrestling is there, then another vaulting is there, back vaulting. So these kind of games can be used for in gymnastic. They are related with gymnastic. Then that means you have flexibility. So use those flexibility. You can go for yoga. These days yoga is very important. So this cultural and traditional has direct relation with the games and sports. I told archery. Archery is coming from here only, for ancient times. Now in IKS, like Indian Knowledge System, they are reviving these kind of games and sports. Old days what they used to have, and those games and sports are coming up. The rules has been framed and they are coming into existence. Many games has come up in Association of Indian Universities. They have included many games and sports. So these traditional and this cultural are very important. They are directly related. So those, like you can see the many these tribal people here, they are very good in the cultural activities. We can pick up and we can motivate to take part in sports related to those activities. And if they have interest, they will grow very fast, because interest is very important.
In a way, they amplify each other, the traditional indigenous sports and the modern sports that is happening right now.
Yes.
So looking ahead, sir, lastly, what is your view on the future of sports in Arunachal Pradesh and the Northeast under the Khelo India mission?
See, the Khelo India, what you call, like we can see that sports is an extremely important component for the overall development of our nation. And we can see that last few years, India has made steady progress in the field of sports. And in like youth, this Khelo India schemes, they have different verticals. Like you can see state level Khelo India centers are there. Then they organize annual sports competition. Then you see talent search and development scheme is there. Then sports for women, support to national, regional, state sports academies. And you see promotion for sports among persons with disabilities. Then promotion of rural and indigenous tribal games. So these are the verticals the Khelo India scheme has. They are looking in all the aspects, all the directions. And they have component like creation and upgradation of sport in infrastructure. They are keen interested in developing and upgrading of infrastructure. Then they organize competition and talent competition. Talent identification program is also there. Like I told that they used to give scholarship, stipend. So they will identify and they will give training to those athletes. Fit India movement is already in existence. Then promotion of inclusive through sports, inclusive education, inclusive sports is also there. So by looking into all the aspects and these objectives of Khelo India schemes or policy, definitely Arunachal will move forward, and we will see the sports person, the youths are flying in different colors. You can see.
Thank you so much, Professor Sambhu Prasad, sir, for giving us your valuable time and answering all the questions related to Khelo India initiative and in context to Arunachal Pradesh.
Thank you so much.